because he's been waiting to see this.
Boom.
Affinity. Look at this. Let's get our timer going. Going in round number 5, guys.
We got TJ Schillenberg rocking Affinity, AK Cracker. I'm looking at you, dude. This is your match.
It's for you.
This is for you, your Affinity matchup. Your boy TJ. And then we got my boy, the real Nan Man.
Yeah. Playing Abzan Company.
Playing Abzan Company.
Yeah, so 11 players remaining after people dropped.
Yep.
Technically, there's 13 players if you count you and I, because we don't list ourselves on the point totals.
Yep.
But yeah, this is 5 rounds in, so it's probably around 11 o'clock right now on a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
We start out, on average, we're averaging 25 players, give or take, on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Previous seasons, we've had up to like 35, but on average for the season so far, it's about 25.
Yeah. So why don't you talk us through the process here, there, friend?
Okay, so
To talk us through the process and really let us know.
SCG Columbus
Uh-huh.
was the first event to come up post Gataxian Probe.
Okay. Sure, go ahead.
And in the top 16, I think there was 3 different Abzan company lists.
Okay.
Because I am very scared
Uh-huh.
of a particular card.
Sure. We talked about it earlier. Spoilers, it's Fatal Push.
And there's 2 events coming up that I will be playing Modern at.
Yeah.
Regionals, which is this weekend,
Uh-huh.
for those that will be in Baltimore.
Yep.
Be there playing. And then 2 weeks after that,
Yep.
will be the team event.
Yep.
Also in Baltimore.
Yep. And I'm going to stop you right here.
Okay.
For 100 mana, for everyone in chat, please at Farm of Surinor and tell me what is Nan's favorite deck and what he likes to play. People at the shop, please restrain yourselves if possible.
From answering this, if you can.
For 100 mana, anyone that hits it is going to get 100 mana.
Wow.
What is Nan's, at the real Nan Man, what is his deck of choice in Modern before he finishes his story about why he's playing Abzan Collected Company? Real Eminem, why? Oceanborn!
They hear these 100 points and they're like, yes, give me those points. Oceanborn, you're right. Infect is the deck of choice. So I opted to try out Abzan Company. So I sat there and I looked at how much time I have left. And I go, okay, based on what I'm seeing in the meta, there's some weird stuff going on. People are trying to stabilize and figure things out. What should I try? I've got this time period where if I do want to switch and really grind out before those events, I need to try switching tonight. And so I tried out the Abzan. It was fun. And like Abzan coming back and Guru's Vengeance coming back is a lot to do with the lack of graveyard hate. People have started to pull their graveyard hate from their decks now that there's going to be a lot less dredge. So, all right. A little bit of a slower start for TJ. Not a lot of threats yet, but we do see that Seal Overseer, which will make things really scary.
Infect is a mean deck for mean people.
Wow! You know what? I can't really argue with that. Can I have some mana? Citrus Orange ass. Actually, Citrus, by just being in chat, you're generating mana over time. Other ways to get more mana, following the Twitter at Modern Mondays, following the channel and actually hitting that follow button are great ways. And subscribing to the YouTube channel generates more mana. And if you're a part of the channel and stuff like that, we do give out bonuses and stuff like that throughout the night. But you can do exclamation mana and check how much mana you actually have.
Steel Overseer gets activated. Oh boy.
Oceanborn knows what's up. Saying I play Infect too. Makes me sad. Fatal Push. Alright, so here's the thing.
Here's the team.
Here's the team. Getting all pumped up.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I'm gonna pump this guy up even more. Sorry, missed some life totals, but luckily, Real M&M's got his phone here to keep us up to date here. Pumping the team so you don't have to.
Here, let me help you.
So, for those that might have only been playing Modern within the last 6 months, this deck probably has not been on your radar. And I can guarantee you that it was not on TJ's radar. And that we were talking about it during the match and like, hey, this is actually something that, based on what we're seeing show up at events and stuff like that, something that you have to get back on your radar because it's kind of scary.
Yo, JLA 842014, thank you so much for the follow, dude.
Thank you, thank you. But it's got ways like Anafenza here with the bolster triggers, or Malira to basically negate a persist trigger. So when Kitchen Finks comes back from the graveyard, and you would gain 2 life, and normally put a -1 counter on it, well, the bolster trigger says, oh, hey, I'm going to put a +1 counter on this creature that has the lowest toughness, or tied for the lowest toughness. Well, this 1 toughness Kitchen Finks now gets back up to the, basically, 3-2 it was.
Bolt Scourge coming in for... Yeah, okay, alright. Nice guy.
Hey, if I'm going to die,
TJ's
I'm not going to die to that.
TJ's getting really frisky, dude. He's getting really frisky. He said, my Bolt Scourge has haste.
Blue Mage is now following, or Blue...
It's Blue Mage.
You know, I was going to try to,
I saw you stumble on it.
I did for the briefest moment.
Dude or dudette, thank you so much for
you.
the follow.
So here we go. Let's Collected Company. See if we can stay alive.
Sure.
This basically.
Yeah, this is it.
This is the dream.
One.
Or,
yep.
Oh! Gal Blast, and I sack and scry.
Sure.
Put that on the bottom.
And get your PJ salts ready.
All right, let's see.
Yo, what's going on, dude?
Guess what I need. Gain some life. Back up to 8. Bolster triggers, guys. Oh, I was not at 6. I was at 9. That was my brain. All right, bolster in here.
Yo, Supreme X978, thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you, thank you.
Appreciate that support.
Okay, so we get to live a little bit longer here.
Yo, Citrus, I appreciate that PJ Salt.
Yeah.
Well, we'll wait one more turn to see what we can get.
Alright, opting for the extra +1 counter on the Kitchen Finks here. Because I was sitting here and debating and like, alright, how do we, like, does it matter to put a extra +1 counter on the bird? No, because he's going to activate him up and they're all going to get +3 anyway. Or for the most part. So, I will be taking 6. Go down to 5. I already lost my sack outlet.
Yo, Citrus the Orange with the Kappas. Nice, dude. Appreciate that.
Let's see what we can do.
Planes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you got a Gavany in hand. Is that what that was?
Oh, there's also Gavany on field.
Oh. Well, just let me be excited for you, okay? Jeez.
Let's try it again. That's the thing about this deck. You can
send a message. He seems really bad, Kappa.
Hey,
oh.
Found my sack outlet.
Uh-oh.
Guess what? I just gained infinite life.
Oh, is that the Renegade Rallier?
That's the Renegade Rallier.
Our handy dandy card bot is not going to be able to tell you what the Renegade Rallier does, so I'm going to find it for you.
It's a 3 mana 3/2 with Revolt. And when Revolt resolves...
I mean, do you want me to look it up?
Yeah, you look it up because I'm going to explain what's going on. So, basically, now that I have my sack outlet, I'm going to sack Kitchen Finks, gain 2 life, scry 1, sack it, persist trigger, or bolster trigger. Boom. Comes back with a persist. Bolster puts +1
Oh,
counter
it is
on
there.
And, oh, nice. They updated it. Sweet.
Wow.
And I'm going to do this, and I'm basically going to find whatever I want on top, and I'm going to sit there and say, okay, now that I know what's on top, I'm going to do this 1,000,000 times. And try this to the top 1,000,000 times.
Was that your number that you stuck with?
And I'll gain 1,000,000 life. Yes.
Okay.
I don't remember what
All
number
right.
I actually
I'm
specifically
just checking,
said.
dude.
But yes,
it's relevant.
it is. It is relevant. So basically, a lot of players, when it gets to that point, will say, okay, you know what? I'll go to game 2. Post board, they'll make you play it out, and you're a big fan of saying, "Hey, play it out."
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I was playing Infect once. I think it was in States last year.
Sounds about right.
It was States. It wasn't regional.
Yeah,
It was States. It's very important.
Yes.
And I was playing Abzan Coco, and he said, "Well, I have the combo here," and I was like, "Okay, cool." That's
Combo
fine.
off, gain all the life you want.
I don't care that you have
I
1,000,000
ain't
life. I just need to get you to 10, friend.
It also might be like one of the players that we're so used to, like,
just people just scooping after.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, no, go
because
ahead.
they at that point didn't have Malir out, was going for the Anafenza bolster, gain infinite life essentially.
So and then I proceeded to kill him the next turn. So, all right. So I'm gonna read yours.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and tell me what TJ's got.
All right, so TJ's got a lot of one-ups in his board here, so we'll go
does.
through it with the exception of 2 Whip Flares, which is nice. But he's got a Blood Moon, an Etch Champion, a Worship, Aether Grid, Torpor Orb, Chalice of the Void, Relic of Progenitus, Ray of Revelation, Aethersworn Canoness, Dismember, Spellskite, Pithing Needle, Grafdigger's Cage. Pithing Needle, Grafdigger's Cage, Whip Flare, Torpor Orb. Those seem like the most need those. Could also say Dismember, but like you got to be careful about how much more stuff you're taking out. But I definitely like the Whip Flares, Pithing, Grafdiggers, things like that. Because Grafdiggers shuts down the persist stuff from being able to work. So, what about this Nan Scrub?
Yeah, no problem, dude. At the real Nan Man's running 1 Kataki War's Wage, 2 Path to Exile, 2 Fatal Push. That seems a little
Rude, dude.
Yeah, man. Like you're sitting here bad mouthing it, and then
Oh,
you're
I am bad mouthing because I played it, so I know.
3 Fulminator Mage, 2 Kasali Pride Mage, 1 Abrupt Decay, 1 Voice of Resurgence, 1 Scavenging Ooze, 1 Reclamation Sage, I should say, and 1 Phyrexian Revoker. Reclamation Sage.
Yeah.
Kazaki's War Wage. Kasali Pride Mages. And I do like the Phyrexian Revoker for multiple effects that TJ has in his deck. Blinkmoth Nexus. And... Ooh. Well, I guess it's still relevant for you, but the Aether Grid, yeah?
Yes, the Aether Grid is relevant.
And... I mean, you have a lot of stuff in your sideboard.
I bring in 8 cards.
You brought in 8 cards.
8
okay.
cards.
Yeah, like looking at them, like Abrupt Decay. I mean, Fatal Push doesn't seem. I mean, it seems okay, but.
Well, think about like all the creatures that we saw from TJ. That last game, everything was 2 or less.
True, but how do you? All right, seriously, seriously, I'm going to ask you a very serious question.
Okay,
right?
seriously,
you ready?
Yes.
How do you feel about Fatal Pushing? I don't know, a Signal Pest.
If he's sitting there with Signal Pests and like 2 Ornithopters, I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, yeah, that's a very narrow path that we've taken. Signal Pest and 2 Ornithopters.
So I sit down and I'm facing down Signal Pest. I hold on to the Fatal Push till he plays something more relevant.
I know, it just the thing TJ said in his deck tech way back when was it's just a bunch of really bad cards and then 4 really good cards.
Yeah.
Just put together.
Yes.
So it just seems it feels good.
Yeah.
Lyle says.
No, but it's like the Rex Sage and the Pride Mage are really nice because I can find them off of collected companies and things like that. Revoker can interact with some of his activated abilities there. Kataki, if I can get it out early enough, make him have to sack a bunch of things. Path, Fatal Push, abrupt decays are also options to be able to bring in. So I'm pushing Signal Pest all day long. Get rid of those battle cry triggers. So because I'm bringing in 8 cards, I want to shuffle up a little bit longer than normal. Plus, I'm getting used to the deck. Like I said, I've been playing Infect for a while, trying something different, going over to the dark side, if you will.
Are you going over to the dark side?
If you're playing Infect and then you go to play Abzan Company, that's the dark side.
Is it?
Malira is the most hateful elf out there. Is she even an elf?
I don't think so. I think she's a human.
Actually. I think she's an elf.
She's a human.
No, look it up. Card, bot, Malira.
Okay. Human.
Oh, human scout. She seems like she'd be an elf, though, you know? No?
I may be bad at magic,
but
I know a little bit about cards.
You know a lot about cards.
Were there any Death and Taxes players at this tourney? There were not.
Not tonight.
So we got Darksteel Citadel, Midnight, Ornithopter, Pass. Temple Garden, 18, Birds of Paradise, sick.
Speed it up.
It's like you guys are hurting on time or something.
Hey, last match took over an hour.
I disagree on Kataki.
Okay.
Gal Blast the Birds, Bolt the Bird.
Yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily where I need to be at. Starting the petition to get Jun on camera next round. Sadly, this is our 5th and final round of tonight. But that doesn't mean that next week we might not, it's very possible we'll see Jun.
Arcbound Ravager comes down. Vault Scourge comes down. Hey, man. It's feeling a little pushed over there. Nice to see you, though, Ronnie. Nice to see you. Appreciate you stopping by.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the plains. Here is Kitchen Finks.
I would like to gain some life, please.
Sure. TJ plays a cranial plating. Equips the cranial plating and brings the Vault Scourge for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7?
So 8.
8 damage total.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard to race. Yeah.
Collected Company.
That was my shrug.
Yep.
Maybe we'll get it.
Gotta get there.
At this point, either I get something awesome or I die.
Yep. Gonna get the Fiend Hunter? Okay.
Like, Fiend Hunter's cool, but the thing is, since he has Arcbound out,
Sure.
he's just like, alright, cool.
Sag it. The old Arcbound Ravager trick. Like maybe sometimes you'll catch him, you just be like, yeah, okay. Oh man,
no.
I could have sacked it.
Oh no.
You quit. Now the boat's wearing a hat.
Mm-hmm.
Just bring it.
Hey!
A second Arcbound.
Yep.
Man, things are about to get fun.
Yeah, he's just saying, hey, this guy's coming right at your bird there. This is
Who is this? Hearthstone? Inkmoth next is the land play.
Now I need to find a flyer or I'm dead.
Oh, okay. Did you find one? Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Windswept Heath. That's gonna deal you damage. I don't know if you want to play that.
TJ using illegal dice. True, we do have the large dice there available.
Darn table judge. Oh. You got another collected in hand there, Haas.
What? Collected company.
Telegraphed.
Yes.
Or cord.
Cheeky. Not really sure what that means.
Yo, what's going on, Vader Trash? Tiny dice equals best dice.
Okay, so here's the problem. Unless
Boom!
I get essentially...
Oh, you're gonna go to 8?
Well, you know what?
Why not?
Why not at this point in time? Shuffle up my library, give me a better chance to find some flyers, I think.
That you're gonna draw on your next turn? I mean, you're gonna die here.
Or, this also... No, actually, never mind. That would be a lie.
Who gave their Nan, Abzan, Coco to play? Oh, collect the company.
Yes.
Sure. Okay, Eternal Witness. You got Green Man up there.
I have Overgrown Tomb untapped. So the thing is, I don't have a flyer here. So I'll go to 1.
Okay.
Now,
holding up that push. Telegraphed.
Hey, some people might not be prepared for it. You never know. Okay, so Spellskate's actually important here. So he activates Ink's Moth here for trying to push an extra point of damage.
Oh!
Fatal push! Revolt trigger!
First time on stream.
Not gonna matter, but hey, got rid of that Ornithopter.
I think you mispronounced darkness. Called it.
He's gonna say, well, I'm gonna sack to this.
Yep.
I called it.
Showed you.
Nice telegraph there.
Could have been a murder's cut.
It could have been.
You know, just can't fatally push a Thopter.
Now, so here's the thing. Like, I could have fatal pushed earlier and then used... No, I couldn't have, because I didn't know that he was coming off the top. But trying this, I'm going to lose pretty much all my creatures. Spellskite is relevant because I can redirect the Arcbound modular to him.
Sure.
But
Hey, man.
there's a lot of damage here. And I'm at 8 at this point in time. So...
Ooh, did you draw a Wall of Roots?
Maybe.
The old Wall of Root?
I like Wrath of God here.
Oh man, Kangaroo Court Cube Draft.
Okay, Wall of Roots coming down. Basically allows me to generate 1 extra green source. And I can't afford to be aggressive here. Like,
Galv Blast. It's like he's always got it.
he does. Now, so here's the problem. I can activate Gavany Township.
Mm-hmm.
Save Spellskite. Take 5 poison. Next turn.
Seems fine.
And I'm on a 2-turn clock. Or I can cast Collected here and try to go.
Seems like a gamble, friend.
I know, like.
You don't seem to be like the gambling type. Oh, who am I kidding? You, of course, are the gambling type. But you're gonna township instead.
I'm gonna Township instead.
All right.
Basically saying, buy me a turn. That's funny. Full ranker is a lot. I don't know. Run 1.
As he picks up his infect deck and starts fumbling through it, like
I ran 2, and I think that was the most that I have ever run for infect. Oh, so stressful.
Yo, Wall of Kelp? I'll take Wall of Kelp any day of the week. That is my most favorite wall,
Is
by
it
the way.
really?
Yes, Wall of Kelp is my most favorite wall. You want to know why?
No, why?
It creates 0/1 blue plant wall creature tokens with Defender. It makes walls.
It makes more walls. Okay, Steel Overseer is tough.
Sure.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm at 5. He swings across. If I don't block with everything here, I die. Because Wall of Roots blocks one of the guys, one of the Arcbounds. Kitchen Finks blocks one of those. But in this situation, if I left Memnite or if I left an Arcbound unblocked, I die.
Sure.
So I have to block with everything. But by doing this, and he sacks to kill off my Spellskite, this now says that I have to kill him this turn. I now have a 1-turn clock because next turn activates Inkmoth, a Crypt Cranial, sack both of his Arcbounds too, kind of thing, or you know, he can basically kill me off essentially. Unless I have a Path or Fatal Push, some way to interact with it here, I have to find a way to deal with that. I've got 2 blockers that can deal with his Arcbounds, but it's that flyer that I need a Path, I need an Abrupt Decay,
Sure.
I need anything that can kill an artifact here to deal with that.
Sure. Let's go for it.
So we're gonna try it. See what we can find.
You are a gambler.
I am a gambler.
Oh. Rex Sage. Doesn't seem bad.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. If I had waited, I could have done it when he activated Inkmoth and attacked.
Sure. Hindsight's 20/20.
Right.
What do we got? 7 count or 9 counters between the 2 Arcbound? Okay.
Hey,
Here we are.
you know what?
Completely irrelevant.
You know what doesn't matter?
Life.
Infinite life.
Yes, it definitely does not matter. You are correct.
So, yep, activate. Sack to this. Move this to here. Sack this to that guy. Boom. My infinite life is
that
irrelevant.
10? Or 11?
11.
Okay. Just enough.
Oh, man. So, again, if I have... But see, I wouldn't... Like, it's all that hindsight 2020 thing. Like, the inexperience of the deck of choosing to just go for it there kind of thing, but... Because it's been many, many, many months since I've played Abzan Company.
Wow, TJ. WAO. Wow.
Alright, let's look at our boards again.
Flipping the birds. It's a lot of life you got there.
Nice. I love that. It's a lot of life you got there. Be a shame if it got infected.
So, do you remember what you brought in?
I brought in Kataki, Path, Fatal Push, Rex Age, Pride Mage.
Okay.
I don't remember if I brought in the Revoker.
You did not.
Okay. But now looking back at it, it's like I think the Revoker here would have been better suited.
Sure. Okay.
But again, getting back into it with the deck, trying to remember the things. But after that match, it's like, okay, Infinite Life is great, but when you die to infect,
yep, happens.
Not, Malira would have been sweet instead of that bolstering, but that's okay.
And on TJ's side, he brings in 2 Whip Flare, 1 Grafdigger's Cage, 1 Dismember, 1 Torpor Orb, and then slides out 3 of the Signal Pests and 2 Edge Champions.
Mm-hmm.
Kataki, minimum wage.
Oh, game 3. Last 2 rounds of the night going to game 3. But for those that are looking to play at regionals this weekend, for those that are looking to play the team event in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, give or take, Abzan Company needs to be on your guys' radar. Just to kind of keep in mind that Infinite Life is a thing. And it's kind of hard to deal with. So, unless you can Inkmoth Nexus or do things like that. Have Graveyard Hate to interact with it too. Is another good way to do it.
Yep.
Alright, we're ready to go. Jumped into it. Keep her mulligan, and I'm shipping mine away. TJ will also go down to 6.
Save politics for the standard streams.
Nice. Oh. Lightning Bolt.
Seems fine. Seems like a decent card.
Mm-hmm. Have you tested Rallier in the Abzan list? I'm actually running 2 of in my list. Some people are running other variations of it. I like it a lot. You can get a land from your graveyard. You can get back Viscera Seer. You can get back like Spellskite. You can get back your wall. You can get back Malira and Afenza. It's sweet. So I definitely recommend running at least 1 in your list if you're going to run Abzan Company.
Here we go. Temple Garden tapped. Pass. Did you go to 6?
I did.
Blinkmoth Nexus into a Memnite. Pass. A little bit slower for Affinity.
Similar to game 1, where it's just kind of like, all right, slow build up here.
Another Temple Garden. Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Memnite getting frisky. I like it. Thank you. It's not 5-color control.
It's fog. 5-color turbo fog.
Ooh, cranial plating.
Yeah.
Here is a windswept teeth. Sack 16, right? 16? You don't have enough basic lands in there.
I run one of each.
Yeah.
Thank you,
you
but
don't have enough basic
you're
lands
right.
in there.
I might need to get a shock land here. You may go. Is this pre-recorded? Yes. Every Tuesday night we record the matches up, and then we do not watch the VODs, but then we broadcast them up the following Monday for everybody.
Malira, Sylvic Outcast. She is a human.
She is.
Viscera Seer.
And here's
Is a
the
vampire
second
seer.
part of my combo.
Yeah.
3-piece combo.
That was not good.
Hey, whip flare.
Yeah, boy.
Blown out.
Wait. Read that name for me.
Nope.
Orphan Chocolate. Thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you.
Really?
Nope. There's too many letters.
Come on.
I really appreciate the support, though.
Yes, thank you so much. Why didn't you get a scry in there? Or scry twice?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. I saw you pick them up, so I was like, I don't know, friend.
Yeah. I think it was like, all right, in response, I'm going to stack them both. Alright, not the best, but we'll at least exile that Memnite, because that's what I want to be doing on my turn. I'm actually going to look to update and shave him out for probably the one that costs 2 colorless and a white, because...
Yo, kill me first.
Thank you
so
for the
much
follow. Just to help mana constraints and stuff like that, but here's another Ink Moth. Fatal push that Nexus! Ugh. I don't think he's a fiend. Flavor fail. Invalid target. I fatal push that at least. So he puts the +1 counter on the Ink Moth there. Swing one. On the board. Doing it, guys. Here's another stack outlet. Alright. Blink Moth. Does he have another Whip Flare in hand?
Oh boy.
I think he does. Or is that just Gal Blast?
He's got a Gal Blast.
Sitting in this debate mode now.
No, I think it is a Whip Flare.
Activate. Quip.
beat.
Swing 3. See if he activates. Okay. Swing 4. Drop down to 9. And TJ passes back over. Okay. 4 mana means collected live. Two coming across. Here's a boat, but it's just another way to generate damage off that cranial plating. All right. So swings in for 4 damage right now. Can essentially do 5, 6. He can kill me here. So can use the Blink Moth to pump it up, and then Glimmer to turn any of his other inks in to creatures. +1.
Boosting.
Oh, for some reason I thought I was at 6. I'm at 9. Never mind. Not dead yet.
3 now.
It's okay. Shuffling up. Got a lot of lands. Not a lot of answers. Answers would be nice. Hey, this guy's like 10 turns too late. Now, if this was a Revoker, then that could have been a little bit better instead of Kataki.
Sure.
And then I might have actually been able to survive an extra turn.
Turn off Blink.
Mm.
Here comes a 3.
Sack, scry. Oh, that would have been nice. Sack, scry. Yeah, I'll put that on the bottom. Sack, scry.
Nice.
I put the fear in him. That's what he's talking about.
Send a message.
Yep. All about that sending the message tonight, guys. Whew. That was a epic set of matches tonight.
I think so.
We had a lot of really cool games that were played over the 5 rounds there.
Yeah. Got him. Got him.
All right. So, before we do our sign-outs and stuff, we have a giveaway to get started.
Oh, yeah,
For
you're right.
all you guys sitting at home, you want a chance to win a sticker? Be following the stream and simply type in sticker. Oh, no. Let's type in
Roo, to get your chance.
Never gets old.
To win yourself a sticker, guys.
Never gets old.
All you gotta do, roo it out.
Roo. Yo, TV.
Yep, that's it.
Sup, Uncle? Yo, cool beans.
So get those roos in, guys, while we'll sit here and say a big thank you.
Yes.
Because we had over 100 people viewing.
He did it again.
Oh, emote only.
I'm taking that off.
You can, actually.
I'm taking that off.
We'll refund you your mana afterward.
But yeah, thank you guys very much for making it. I love the Bible thumb. Just makes it. I've lost my train of thought.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you guys.
You guys.
Without you guys coming in, hanging out with us on a Monday night, it makes Modern Magic Mondays just all the more sweeter for us.
Mm-hmm.
We've been doing this for almost a year now.
Almost.
We're like within... Yo, Core Cruction, thank you so much for the follow. We've been doing this for almost a year. We'll be coming up on a year in around the middle of February, I would say.
That sounds about right.
And with that, I mean, we've done so much. We've gotten a playmat. We've set up season invitationals.
Yes.
We are currently in the midst of our 4th season invitational. And, I mean, we couldn't do it without you guys. We got a playmat. We got dice. We got new cameras. We got stickers. We got t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
We're always coming up with new ideas for the stream.
Yep.
2017 is build the brand. So Modern Magic Mondays is not going to just be Modern Magic content.
We're going to start branching out.
We're going to start branching out. We're going to do NTGO. We're going to do podcasts. We're going to be working with other people besides just the two of us. But just remember
Brett's
that...
replacing me. It's cool.
Yeah, well...
just remember
that Modern Magic Mondays is always going to be 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday nights every week. Even if we have 3 rounds,
we'll always have Modern
Magic Mondays, and we will always be here to give you that content, to bring the hype, and hopefully you guys bring the hype with us. But we do have a couple people to thank that we always like to do at beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah.
We have our patron donors. We have Trip at Comic Kung Fu this way. Trip at Comic Kung Fu, where we record these matches, where we play these games, and we want to thank you, dude, for providing the place to do that, as well as tossing those bucks every month our way. We also have Dionysus Bacchus, Real Eminem, Christopher Bennett, Table Judge Extraordinaire, Nan's Replacement. What? General Manager, Cork Street Tavern, also with all the support that gets thrown our way. Thank you so much, dude. And then we also have Matt Manson. Not enough money to be able to have that personal sponsorship on the stream up in front before us, but always willing to toss a couple bucks our way. Also, I believe he is BSAT or BSAT.
Believe so.
Was also just dropped a huge donation on a Saturday morning when we did a special event outside of it. And then we also have Season 3 champion Chris Carosa, who dropped a $10 donation to be able to play a game with us. Yes. NTGO, Draft, or Modern, his choice.
Yes.
So thank you guys very much for all of that support. But then we also have a couple people, and I'm going to let Nan read the list because it's very long, and I know he's very excited about it, of all the people that have tossed a couple bucks our way.
Help make all this happen.
Yeah.
Drewski Brew, #1, we saw him jumping up, giving another $10 donation coming our way. Atticus, the mystery donor, Tatradamus, Dionysus Bacchus, Lilagoiv, Nate Hop 34, Burgleton, Stormdust 07, Badger 934, Strog Smash, Weeboo, Wet Dream, Hellshock. How do you say that one? The last few ones. BSAT.
Yep.
Antoine 707 or some variation of it.
Yep.
ICG, and Brett's agent to wrap everything up.
Brett's agent, thank you so much.
Can't forget Brett's agent.
Can't forget Brett's agent.
So big thank you to everybody that has tuned in tonight. Let's see who's our winner. Who's the Rue?
You're right.
Who's the Rue champion? Now, if you guys do not live by us at our area, if you're going to be at regionals or the SCG Baltimore event, you guys are able to win that way.
Yo, real M&M.
Woohoo, winner tonight.
Oh!
So
big ruse.
The ruse are real. Big thank you to everybody that has tuned in
to be able to win.
It was Kill Me First. Oh no, I'm sorry. It was Core Cruction.
Core Cruction.
Core Cruction.
Mm-hmm.
Core Cruction was our most recent follower.
Yep. But yeah, thank you guys again for all the support that you guys have given us. If you guys missed any of the matches, the VODs will get posted up on YouTube later this week. So I recommend you guys heading over, hitting the follow button, subscribes across the platforms at Modern Mondays on Twitter to know what sort of projects that we are working on that is Magic related and that involves the stream. At The Real Name Man, of course, is over for my Twitter, my Twitch, all that kind of other projects that I'm working on that is not Magic related. Farm of Zernar is Brett for his variety streaming, speed running, all the other gaming he's got going on over on his channel.
Yep.
For you guys to be able to enjoy.
Points. This is what I was trying to go to. We always forget to do this.
That's true.
Let's check
There's
out the
points. For those that don't know, we've been running our 4 seasons. And for this season, here is the current points. And, yeah, that one will show us.
Here we go.
Up to date now. Ooh.
Boom.
TJ pulling ahead by 2 points still.
Nice.
Still edging it out. Right ahead, first place there. Lyle right behind him, 47. Dwayne at 42. He's playing for keeps. And exclamation points not up to date still because I'm bad at my job. Eric, one of our newer faces to Modern Magic Mondays, sitting there, 36 points. Ryan, 34 points. Jamie, 31. Chris Garoza, 27. Kyle at 24. And Jeremy also at 24. Julia, 21. Not able to come out as much, but still
close to the top 8.
Close to the top 8 there.
Only 3 points away.
Yeah, so definitely going to be a battle. And we've talked about this before, is you start to see this separation between the top 4 and then like the bottom 4, more or less. So it's something to consider going into how this season is progressing. As it goes on, you'll see that get a little bit of a wider gap and things like that. So anything else that I'm missing before we sign out? Did I forget anything else?
I don't think so. I think we've covered everything. Again, big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for all the support, hanging out with us, chatting, lurking, enjoying Magic the Gathering. That's what it's all about. And don't forget, send a message.
Yes.
All right, guys. Take it easy, and we will see you next Monday at 6:30 p.m.